What's going on, guys? This is the Turnbuckle. This is Almost Expert Wrestling, and we are, I guess we're back, and we are predicting this Sunday's No Mercy pay-per-view, the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, and I am joined by a very, very special guest who's here to join me.
Special.
Are you gonna introduce yourself for those who may not know you?
Kyle here, of course, and it's good to be back. We're going to get right into the predictions. We've missed a lot of predictions, but we're going to make up for them over the next few months. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it with the... You just want me to get right into it here, Joe?
Yeah, go, man.
Okay, yeah. It's the WWE Intercontinental title. It's on the line. The Miz facing number one contender Jason Jordan, who won on Monday. The number one contenders match, and this match is easy for me to predict. I'm going with Jason Jordan to win. It's easy for me because The Miz needs to be in the WWE Championship picture, the world title picture soon, and he's held the belt for a while. Jason Jordan, son of Kurt Angle, needs to be a champion and needs to prove himself in big matches, so that's why I'm going with Jason Jordan to pick up the victory. On to you, Joe. What is your prediction with this match?
Wow, that was quick. It's almost like we're on a limit. I'm going to go with... I'm actually very surprised by that pick. I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to pick The Miz. I don't think it's Jason Jordan's time yet. Yeah, he needs to prove himself in big matches, you're right. And he has. The last few weeks he faced Cena, and then he faced Reigns to start Raw each week. And they were very good.
Balor at one point, you know.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a match with Balor a few weeks ago.
I don't remember that whatsoever, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure that was a great one, too. So I'm going to go with The Miz. I don't think it's Jordan's time yet, but who knows? Maybe in the future he will. I feel like that would be a good title for him to start out with, but not now. All right. Wow, we got to keep going. We're losing time. Up next, we got Bray Wyatt taking on... I'm assuming Demon Finn Balor.
No, it's man versus man.
Is it man versus man? I see. I missed that. I don't know anything about Finn Balor anymore. There's a lot of people there tonight. So who are you picking for this? Or I'll start. Well, you started last. Shut up. For this one, I am.
Match 3. Okay, go on.
Yeah, I'm the champion now. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the man Finn Balor over the man Bray Wyatt. It was at SummerSlam. They last faced off, and that one it was Bray Wyatt. Yeah, No, Finn Balor. I'm confused.
Okay.
See, I'm like Brock. Confused. Yeah, it was Balor got the win. It was Bray the previous Raw. I just think that Balor's going to end up winning the rubber match out of these, and there's no real explanation why. This has been in my opinion, it hasn't been a very, very well told storyline. It's kind of hard to get invested into it, other than for the fact that it's Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. That's been, for me at least. I mean, others may feel this different, but I have no real explanation. All I'm going to say is I think that Balor will go over, and that'll end probably this feud. You?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with what your opinion is on the feud. I think the names in this feud more or less make the big time feud. If it was like anybody else lower than them, we wouldn't really care. I think it's the fact that it's two former world champions going at it. Bray Wyatt, I've been a fan of Bray Wyatt's gimmick more than his wrestling ability. I mean, I really feel like Bray Wyatt's a great storyteller. He's always done fantastic at that. In the ring, he is a little, not as well as somebody like Finn Balor. But when it comes to the actual match, I have to agree with you. First time I'm going to agree with you. I do think Finn Balor picks up the big win. Bray Wyatt doesn't win pay-per-view matches. He doesn't win the big one. That's been well established in his career already. Finn Balor does win the big one. He's won many big matches, probably more than Bray Wyatt has. Finn Balor's only been on the main roster for a year. And this is a big chunk of time. Finn Balor was also a former NXT champion. Finn Balor, I feel like Finn Balor's going to be back in the world title scene by the end of the year. You know, I'll even talk more about that in the Universal title prediction, which is coming up later. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Finn Balor to pick up the victory here.
Alrighty. You want to introduce the next one? Because that's how we're doing it.
Right. I believe we're doing the tag title match right now. Of course, the new tag team champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, against Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar. I'm excited for this match, really. And I know that this feud, it's been going on for a while now. I think Cesaro and Sheamus work great together. That's a great, strong heel tag team. Both of them are over. They're finally doing something good with them. Ambrose and Rollins were kind of mixed up in the shuffle and needed something to do. Hey, let's just put them back together. We all know about that. And for this match, another easy one for me. Rollins and Ambrose retain. And I think that Cesaro and Sheamus are kind of going to go away from the tag title picture. I don't think they're going to break up. But I think they're maybe just going to start a feud with somebody else. I don't know who. But, yeah, I think that Rollins and Ambrose defend them. And they're going to move on. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to eventually get back with Reigns. We don't know. Yeah, that could be something that happens. SummerSlam. Who knows? But for now, they're going to be tag team champions following No Mercy. So for you, Joe, do you agree or do you disagree with your pick, the tag team championship match?
I agree completely. Absolutely everything you said. So let's move on to. No, I do. I agree with everything you said there. I just don't think that they're going to drop the titles this soon. I think that they'll continue to hold them for a while. Rollins and Ambrose, big names. Obviously they started out, the Shield, and they both went on to have pretty successful runs in singles competition, I guess, in their own rights. And I think that them coming back together, they shouldn't just have it be, a one pay-per-view title run to start. That would be ridiculous. So there's my explanation. Ambrose and Rollins are going to go over. Alright, so up next, we got the super exciting Cruiserweight championship match between the current champion Neville, who's had it for approximately 5 years now, taking on the realest guy in the room, unless if he's kicked out of that room, Enzo Amore. So for this one, it was actually kind of difficult to pick this one. I feel like with the way that Enzo's been completely almost buried the last few weeks, he was taken out by Strowman last week, didn't get to say a word. The week before, I forget who took him out. Somebody took him out.
The Miz
destroyed. Yeah, destroyed him verbally and physically. That would kind of make you think, oh, maybe Enzo will pull off a surprise win, but not going to happen. I think that the king of the cruiserweights will continue to reign as champion.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I think that two-time champion Neville, who actually is a two-time champion, he lost the belt for a week.
That's right.
If you don't remember. He wins. Enzo isn't as good on the mic as Neville. And, it might be surprising, but he's not. Neville's better on the mic. Neville is a better heel than Enzo is a face. I don't like that. I don't like Enzo. And I think that Neville has been a fantastic champion. Arguably, this is an arguable statement, but he is arguably the best champion in WWE over the past year at defending the championship and at being on TV every week. And, I really think that's true. He's up there with The Miz. Obviously got AJ Styles, the U.S. champion, but I really think Neville is arguably the top champion in WWE when it comes to that. Not when, you know what I mean? But, he retains here, and I don't know. Enzo just, I don't know. I'm very iffy about him, but we're moving right along. Here, and I believe, what are we doing next? We're doing the Divas? I mean,
What? What did you say?
the
I don't know
women's
what that
championship,
is. What is a
women's
diva?
title,
The Divas, the butterfly belt.
women's title, which is of course Alexa Bliss defending against Nia Jax, the returning Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Emma. And this is a good match. I realize SmackDown they did a lot of multi-women matches. But this is like the first time Raw has actually done it in a long time. So I think since WrestleMania, the Fatal 4-Way match at Mania.
Yeah.
You have a lot of good talent in this match. I mean, it goes from Nia Jax, who has been really, really good since she's been on the main roster, Bayley, who's coming back, Sasha Banks. She has all this talent here, but there has to be one winner, and I'm going to go with my pick. It wasn't very easy, but once I came up with the pick, I stuck to it, and I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss to retain the championship here. Now, this is an interesting pick. I like Alexa Bliss. I feel like she's very sound in the ring. She's very good on the microphone. She's a fantastic heel. I feel like some stuff is going to happen with Sasha Banks and Bayley following this match, possibly a feud. I feel like Nia Jax might even drop off. I feel like the big winner here might be Emma. Maybe a face turn to feud with Alexa. I don't know, but I really feel like Emma's going to be the one, the star of this match to some extent. But I think that Alexa Bliss retains, and I think that Bayley and Sasha Banks start a program. That's just my picks. But nonetheless, Alexa Bliss is going to walk out of Los Angeles champion. Go ahead, Joe, with your pick on the Fatal 5-Way match.
All right. Hi, I'm Joe, and isn't it a 6-way now? No, it was a. Wait, it's a 6-way now. Anyway.
Okay, name the 6th woman that's in the match.
Name the 6th woman.
Yeah, just name her.
Name her.
Yeah, go who? Exactly. There's nobody. Go on. Fatal 5-Way.
That's what I said.
Mickey James is the only other one. It's 5 of them, not 4.
That's what I said. 5. I said it's 5.
I said 5.
That's what I said. All right. So
go on with your pick.
So for my pick,
everybody just turned off the video.
I know they're not even watching. Relax. My pick for this, I was kind of surprised by that, picking Alexa to retain. It's a bold choice, but for me, I feel like probably the most predicted choice I'm going to go with, and that's that Nia Jax is going to win. And I feel like something else that a lot of people are probably suspecting is she's not going to pin the champion. She's going to probably end up pinning Emma, who was like pretty much the punching bag in this match, in my opinion. I know you said that you think that she's going to gain a lot from this. I disagree. I feel like she's kind of there to take the fall, honestly.
Is it elimination or no?
No, it is
just winner. I didn't do it as an elimination match, so I'm glad that. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Nia to win the Rollins championship. It's been a long, it's kind of surprising that it's taken her this long to, assuming she wins Sunday. It's been a long time since she's been on the main roster. It's kind of surprising she hasn't won the title by now. The way she was hyped before her debut, the way she was like being a monster in NXT. So I think that it's her time now, and I'm gonna pick her.
I agree with your reasoning. Good pick, but I pick Alexa, so let's move on.
All right. So next, we got the Divas. We got the match between the super match, the WrestleMania caliber match between John Cena and Roman Reigns. And this has been a fun feud to watch. When this was started, I feel like a lot of us hardcore fans were kind of like, okay, what are they going to do with this? We get it. It's the new guy, the new number one guy, Reigns, versus the guy who's been at the top for years, and that's okay. But it's been fun to watch. They've had some great promos over the last few weeks since it started. It's been great, and it'll be a good match. But for this one, I am going to pick. I'm going to pick Roman Reigns, and there's no real reasoning. This was really, really tough to pick. But I'm going to go with Reigns. I just feel like, from WWE's perspective, they kind of want to build the future. And I feel like with this win with Reigns, he's pretty much the future top guy, whether you like it or not. Once Vince has his heart set on somebody, it pretty much never, that guy never really falls down. It's kind of rare. So I'm going to go with Reigns just for momentum for the future of WWE. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay. I like that. But, yeah, you're right. I'm excited for this match. 100% I'm excited. I feel like this match it got put together kind of weird. You seen it just kind of went to Raw, and all of a sudden with Reigns, which I'm cool with. The promos have been, like you said, 100% fantastic. They've been on point. They've been great. But I'm going to disagree with your pick. I'm picking John Cena. I've had this pick locked up for about a month. Ever since this feud began, I'm picking John Cena. Why? Cena is the guy. He is the number one superstar in WWE. He always will be, no matter what happens. A lot of the stuff he's saying is true. And like Cena is not a main eventer anymore. That is, when's the last time Cena has actually had a main event match? He hasn't had one really this year. The last time he was in the main event was February, which was the Elimination Chamber when he lost the WWE Championship to Bray Wyatt. That's the last time John Cena has had an actual main event of a pay-per-view. He did not main event WrestleMania. He did not main event SummerSlam. And while Roman Reigns is doing this, Roman Reigns isn't really producing while Cena is. That's the way I look at it. Roman Reigns' main event at WrestleMania against The Undertaker, that was not even the best match on the card. His main event match at Extreme Rules was not even the best match. He was not the star of that match. Finn Balor was. Samoa Joe was. They were the stars of the match. Everything Roman Reigns is in, you can never say Roman Reigns had the best performance in that match. And John Cena, like John Cena said, is going to be a cakewalk, and I can agree with him 100%. John Cena will absolutely out-wrestle Roman Reigns. He has been out-promoting him, and he's going to defeat him at No Mercy. And I 100% go with that pick. So Cena wins. You pick Reigns. I understand why, but I think Cena wins. So we're moving right along here. I was kind of hot there. I'm going to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, cool down, hottie. Yeah.
The main event, here we go. Brock Lesnar, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Don't dispute it.
Against undisputed. That's right. Don't dispute his title reign because it's not disputable. Going against the monster among men, Braun Strowman, a match that really was due the day after SummerSlam. We knew that this match was going to happen. Braun Strowman has been absolutely over since his move to Raw. He's just been great. He's over with the crowd. People love him. He's actually pretty decent in the ring. He's had some good matches. And of course, you got the Beast Brock Lesnar. This is, however, easy to me. Everybody thinks, Strowman's time. He's been dominant over the past month. Not so fast. Lesnar's retaining this belt. It's going to happen. I don't believe that Braun Strowman's ready. I'm going to go with your pick on Jordan when you said that earlier. I don't think Strowman's ready either. I don't feel like he's ready to actually carry Monday Night Raw. Not that Brock Lesnar exactly doesn't, but I think once the title gets off of Brock Lesnar, you're going to want a guy like Finn Balor to become the champion. You're going to want a Samoa Joe. You're going to want a Seth Rollins again. You're going to want, you know what I mean. You're going to want somebody who's done it before. You're not just going to want to give it to a new champion that has never won a championship in WWE. Do I think the match is going to be excellent? Yes, I think it's going to be a fantastic match. I think it's going to last over 10 minutes, which is a lot saying for a Brock Lesnar or even a Braun Strowman match. I think it's going to be very good. I wish maybe they would make it no DQ, which I'm not ruling out. I think they could within the next couple of days. But I'm going with Strowman to put up a good performance against Lesnar and really make himself a force. But I think the Brock Lesnar will leave Los Angeles with the WWE Universal Championship intact and will continue on with a fantastic match at Survivor Series. I'm not saying against who because I don't know. I don't have a prediction for that. That's another story, another video. But I'm going with Brock to retain in a hard-fought match. I want Strowman to win. I would like to see him do it, but not going to happen this Sunday.
All right, I like it, and I'm going to agree. And that's our video. No, I agree. And, I don't think it's Strowman's time either. I disagree, though. I feel like he could. I found prediction kind of difficult. I say that every one, I know. But I feel like Strowman could. I just feel like it's not his time, but I feel like it could be. I feel like he could handle it, but not yet. Not yet. I just don't see Lesnar losing anytime soon. Of course, the room, and don't believe everything you hear from the dirt sheets, but throughout the year, you'll hear every other week them mention how, oh, the plans for Lesnar to keep it until Mania, next year's Mania, and it's like, it's kind of hard to believe because that's a long title reign, a year. But I feel like definitely the plan is to keep it on him for a while at least, and I don't see him losing now. Losing to Strowman. I feel like Lesnar's going to be the one. But yeah, I don't see Strowman winning yet. And I'm going to go ahead and pick Lesnar for this. That's the prediction. He's going to walk out. Undisputed still. So there you have it. Shall we end it?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all three of you that watched this.
Yeah.
And I hope that everybody will start maybe to watch the new and hopefully improved AEW here, guys. We're going to be doing pay-per-view predictions all the time. We're going to be doing other videos too, but it's going to be a lot more laid back like this video was. A lot more like that we're actually having a conversation and talking and laughing and making jokes opposed to just very robotic, which I feel like we were at one point. But be sure to come back here. It's still the same YouTube page that we're on, right? It's still the same.
Yep.
We still have our subscriber. I think we're like at 27 or 26.
Yikes.
So just watch the video, comment, like, do what you want. And hopefully maybe we can get this out a little bit. We're going to hopefully be doing maybe some more interactive stuff maybe one day. We're going to push it a little bit more. We're going to push it in different ways. We're going to push it by making videos, by actually doing these videos, by not blah, 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 blah all the time on Twitter and on Facebook and stuff like that. We're just going to come out here. We're going to post videos. You guys watch. You guys watch. You guys don't. But, Joe, do you have anything else to say? We're going to end it.
You covered it, man. We're definitely going to try to improve it. But, yeah, let's end it. Let's get out of here. We're not even going to tell you our Twitters. You just figure them out. All right. We will see you next time. Whether that's a prediction video or a random idio. But thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.